Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Stilo back with another video, and today we're back on the Pokemon Showdown ladder, OU ladder, and I have this new team. I just recently made it, and I actually haven't gotten a chance to try it out, but I feel like it's pretty decent enough to make a video on it. So here we go. We got the core of defensive Gyarados and special defensive Mew with rocks. This guy has a water team, rain team. So there's that. I have Raikou, who's actually rash nature with Aura Sphere, which I'm debating on keeping or not. I don't necessarily need Aura Sphere now, due to the fact that I got Focus Blast on Charizard. But we'll see. Anyways, this guy's probably gonna lead off with something that could take a hit. I'm guessing it's Politoed, but we'll see. I want to come in with Gyarados and just Thunder Wave something, but that won't work out if Garchomp is the lead. So there's that. Alright, we're gonna lead off with Torn here and just fire off a U-turn. So he does lead off with Chomp. That's cool. I could taunt this if I want, but I don't want to risk staying in and taking the Stone Edge. So I'm just going to U-turn out, and we'll see, because he's probably going to set up rocks. But if he doesn't, that's fine. I can come in with my own Chomp and actually fire off an Outrage. It would do a hell of a lot. Because he doesn't really have anybody that can actually take an Outrage. Even though he has Scissor, Mega Scissor, I'm certain he's not going to be able to take one. Because it is Choice Banded. I forgot to tell you guys that. That's a Choice Banded Chomp right there. With Outrage, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Crunch. So 20%? Does that look to be yeah, that's definitely defensive. Okay, so I can actually fire off an Outrage. Yeah, I can fire off an Outrage. Something's gonna, like, I can fire off Outrage or Earthquake, but I don't want to trap myself in Earthquake because of Torrent. So I'm just gonna Outrage. As he goes to Swords Dance, which is crazy. That is insane. Why would you go for? Okay, he must have thought I was defensive as well, but that's cool. So Outrage. He took 31%, and I'm confused. He got the alright, so whoa. Goes a U-turn, takes 21, and I took stone damage. Oh shit. Okay. So it comes in with Kabutops, which I'm not sure what he's expecting. Okay, stone edge, cool. I come with Torn and just fire off a superpower. I think that would be best play. And just fire out the superpower. He is a life orb, so he's not going to outspeed me. As he comes in with Scizor, cool. I don't want to come in with Charizard yet, due to it's probably gonna roost though. I don't want to come in with Charizard. Why? Because of Politoed. Yeah, he did roost like I thought. Well, I'm gonna just fire off an Earthquake. If he switched out in a Torrent, that's fine. I do get the critical hit, which is unfortunate for me. He almost went down to Rough Skin. If I was Rocky Helmet, he would have definitely went down. I definitely want to get my rocks up now. I'm just gonna fire Earthquake because I want this thing weakened. He's probably okay. So he goes into Torn. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna switch out into my Mew and then defog, and get the rocks off of my side. Goes to knockoff, and I take 50%. Let me just defog here. Okay, I didn't think Come in with Raikou here. And just fire off a Thunderbolt. Because not everything's gonna take that well. Even Kingdra won't take that well. So definitely just gonna fire off the Thunderbolt. This team clearly has a lot of trouble against certain mons. So that is perfect. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Cool. But this team definitely has a lot of trouble against rain teams. And I need to get these rocks off of my side of the field, which I can't now. Since my Mew has Stealth Rock on it, I can't put rocks on his side of the field. So I'm going to have a lot of trouble. When Charizard comes in, we'll see what happens. So Kingdra's definitely going to go down. He's probably going to come in with Kabutops. I thought so. I could sack Guard Jump here. Just to stop or turn a rain. This thing definitely has Swift Swim. 284 times 2 is probably like 600 something. So he definitely outspeeds everything. I might get swept here because Charizard isn't Mega Evolved, so I don't know how I'm gonna get rid of the rain. And I'm just gonna fire a Thunderbolt. Yeah, there's nothing I could do here. I possibly can get swept here. I'm gonna come in with Chomp here. And just fire off Outrage, even though I'm gonna die. Rough skin damage. It was for Aqua Jet. Cool. And now I could come with Tornadus here and go for knockoff. I doubt it'll kill, but I need damage on something that's gonna come in, which is probably Politoed. So I'm just gonna go for knockoff here. And if he comes in with Scissor, that's gonna go down, and that's why I didn't go for Alright, cool. Now. Cool. I U-turn here. Bam. Charizard comes in, and I'm gonna roost here. Cool. And now I got rocks. I mean, Sun Up, but he went for U-turn. I probably should have attacked. That was my fault. Of course it was. Torn should be able to take a hit, so there's that. And he has Hypnosis. And I lose the Kabutops. That's GG. Stupid rain. Alright, let's go ahead and find another match. Freaking rain, dude. Come on now. I don't want to fight a rain team first match of the damn day. Anyways, we got El Stefano here, and another Mega Scizor. That's cool. He doesn't have a ground type, so I'm free to start out with Raikou and just Volt Switch. As he comes in with Zap, so I'm just Volt Switching here, and I'm probably gonna bring in my Mew. This thing has 329 speed, so it should outspeed everything with base 100 speed, such as Mew, Zapdos, Charizard, and among other things. So that's cool. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's anything that's 100. Lando has a speed of like 309. Oops, wrong Lando. Landorus, even though, let me see, Therian, yeah, 91. So everything that has base 100 speed and below, I should outspeed. That's cool. I haven't seen a Ferrothorn at all, so I'm not sure if I need Aura Sphere because I have Focus Blast on Charizard and Superpower on Torn, and of course Flamethrower is gonna knock out a Ferrothorn any day of the week. What is that? Okay, how are you gonna put the timer on me but not play? Alright, cool. So Volt Switch, oh, that does a lot of damage. And I could easily just come in with Mew here. As he goes to Roost, that's cool. But I'm Shock here. As he comes in with Clef. Thinking I'm probably gonna Toxic it or something. I'm not sure what his set is. But I definitely want to Thunder Wave this thing. I could definitely sweep with Gyarados if I play this game right. I have to play this game right. So I'm coming with Gary here, and then he's probably gonna set up rocks. That's cool. And I can just Thunder Wave here. If I play this right and I can Scissor down just a little bit and Zapdos, I should be fine to get a sweep with Gyarados. Also gotta be very careful with these rocks. I need to get these things off of my side of the field. He actually comes in with Zap. That's cool. I could easily switch out in the Chomp. And probably have a Stone Edge right after. Nobody takes that very well. So that's what I'm gonna do. He might have HP Ice, but he doesn't outspeed me. As he goes to Discharge, cool. And then I just Stone Edge here. And miss. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's lovely, actually. Missing Stone Edge. Oh, look at that. Could have been 2-hit KO. Anyway, Zapdos is weakened, which I actually wanted. And I, of course, can come in with Raikou. Because, let me see, how much damage did it do? It did 38, so we're free to just go for Volt Switch here. And then I could actually come in with Torn and just knock off. Oh, U-turn. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna come in with Torn here and then just U-turn. Just scare him out. I'm hoping he'll switch out, which he does. So I get the U-turn off here, and Charizard actually comes in and just fires off Flamethrower, which is perfect. Charizard easily just comes in, Mega Evolves, and fire off a Flamethrower. Nobody's gonna take it well because of the sun, and Charizard has a really high, really high special attack. So I'm gonna just come in with Mew, and then he goes with Draco, so that's cool. I'm a Roost. I'm a Defog actually. I'm a Defog here, and he's probably gonna come in with Clef again. As he actually comes in with Volk. Cool. I just come with Gyarados here. As he goes with Quiver Dance. And then I'm predicting Zap to come back out. So that's true. I'm going to Charizard. I'm actually going Raikou. I don't think he switched out. Okay. Why the fuck didn't you? Okay. What? Oh my god. Weirdo. Okay. Thunder Wave this thing. He doesn't have a move that will one-hit KO Gyarados, so I'm not tripping. I'm just gonna Thunder Wave this. As he goes for Giga Drain, that's cool. I don't really care about that. And I'm gonna just bounce here. And that would definitely take out this thing. As he goes for Fire Blast, and then he's probably going to switch out here. Probably the Zap, but I think Bounce will kill. So there's that. And Bounce to the ounce. Okay. So like I said, I didn't play this right because I didn't. So Zap comes in. Damn it. He gets a free Roost. No. Okay. Give me the pair. No. Pretty sure you could paralyze electric types with that move. I'm gonna come in with Mew instead of Rocks. I just easily set up Rocks here. As he goes to Discharge, trying to get the please do not. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm about to be very upset. Now I'm just gonna Roost. He goes to default. That's cool. And set of Rocks again. and probably switch out into well, I'm in trouble with this guy's team, but I'm gonna set up rocks again, and I could just go Charizard here. Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Excuse me. But Flamethrower won't take out the Clef. It goes to Softboard. I do not care. I'm just gonna Flamethrower again. Latias comes in. Nah, you don't take that. Okay. Perfect. And we both got rocks set on the field. So there's that. And nothing actually outspeeds me. Except for Superior. Which I don't think I died from Dragon Pulse. So I'm gonna just Flamethrower. Yeah. I didn't think I died from Dragon Pulse. No way. And nothing outspeeds me. I resist Bullet Punch. So there's that. Clef is gonna come in. I'm actually gonna Roost. I don't know if he's Thunder Wave or not, but I'm just gonna Roost here because I want my health back up. I don't think I ever. No, I did not reveal Roost. So I'm just gonna Roost, and he goes probably for Moonblast, or he goes for HP. I'm guessing that's like ground. No way. Hey, what is that? What's that hidden power? I'm actually gonna switch out because I want my sun back up, and I also want to. Well, no, I'm just gonna Roost again. As he goes for Softboard, I don't care. And the homie just left. Okay, that's cool. You just run up and leave. That's cool. Whatever. We're just gonna wait. Well, actually, we're just gonna find another match. But I also want to make some adjustments real quick. It's Gyarados, right? No, it's you. Yes, you. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and change this from Rash to the regular set and put Shadow Ball on. Bam. Okay. So that's how we're gonna have it. And we need to save this team. I'm thinking about switching Garchomp out for Curing Black. What is that? Anyways, let's go ahead and find another match since this guy just ran up and left. Let's see who we get and what kind of team we face. But putting max speed on Raikou is a must, and he's going to start off with Shuckle. I know that for a fact. So I want to come in with Chomp then. Yeah, and just Earthquake. It should do a hell of a lot. No, it doesn't. But he goes with Infestation. What did I just say? Anyways, that's cool. That was a race of a Shuckle. Gengar's gonna come in, and I gotta switch on to Gyarados, hoping he doesn't carry Thunderbolt. As he goes for Icy Wind, so I'm thinking he carries Thunderbolt. So I'm gonna switch on to Raikou here, just in case he does carry Thunderbolt. We'll see. We're just gonna scout that out, and we're gonna switch on to Raikou as he actually decides to switch out on his own, and brings in Larion. Cool. I'm gonna Volt Switch here. It does a shit ton of damage, and I could actually come in with Torn unless he Stone Edges, which I doubt he will do. And he sets up his alright, so he sets up his rocks, and then comes in with Slowking, which I believe is a special defensive mon, and Slowbro is defensive. So we'll see what this thing has in store for us. I'm thinking about going right out into Chomp and firing off an Outrage. Actually, maybe Stone Edge or Crunch. Actually, Crunch would be better. So he goes with Thunder Wave. I'm glad I scouted that out. There's no way he's staying in. Well, he stayed in, but if he switched out, I probably would have done a shit ton of damage. And now he's gonna come in with Gardevoir. That's cool. And Hyper Voice does a shit ton of damage. Wow. Hopefully he gets a low roll as he goes to Shadow Ball. Okay. So those rocks are here to stay. It's a problem. I want to come in with Gyarados and just Thunder Wave. I also want to come in Raikou and just Shadow Ball here. It's probably the safest play just to come in and Shadow Ball. I definitely want to get rid of that Gengar as soon as possible so I could fire off Earthquakes. He goes to Garchomp, thinking I'm probably going to Volt Switch or something. So I'm probably just gonna switch out into nah, I'm gonna fire over HP Ice, and that takes it out, so that's cool. I believe that probably would have been offensive then. You took like 30% from this Volt Switch, so I'm just gonna switch out here and bring in she goes for Earthquake, cool, and I get to set up a sub here, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. He goes for Toxic, that's perfect, and I get to fire off a Dragon Dance, and this should be the sweep. This is definitely the sweep. Yeah, Superpower and Earthquake, weird. Anyways, he forfeited, that's cool. We got one more match to go through. We have 1469 on the ladder. What's poppin'? I want to get higher than that, but we'll see. Anyways, we got one more match to go through. Let's see how this turns out to be. Sorry about a little intro drink. Forgot it was playing. Anyways, it's probably gonna just lead off with Diancie, so I could just start off with Raikou. Fire off Shadow Ball and then Volt Switch next turn. Yeah. She actually comes in with Bisharp. Oh my god, I don't want lyrics. That does a shit ton of damage. She's probably gonna go for knockoff here, so I want to come in with Charizard. Oh my lord, he's Stealth Rock Bisharp. I'm hoping this Focus Blast lands because I'm predicting Heat Rain to come in, but I guess not. It's probably gonna Sucker Punch and I take 60% land. Oh my god. Okay, that's cool. I'm just Roost here. Cool. Okay, that was dangerous. I'm just gonna fire off Flamethrower now. I was hoping Focus Blast would land at least because Heat Rain was a threat to my team, and I'm running that thing weakened, but he's probably okay. So he comes in with a Laddie. Hopefully I don't get the burn. Okay. I'm of course gonna come in with Mew, and then I'm gonna set up Rocks because his team doesn't necessarily appreciate it. Not as much as my team does. My team doesn't appreciate Rocks at all. And I take 53% from that Draco Meteor. I'm gonna just Roost here. As he goes to default, that's fine. And I don't want to come in with Chomp because I've tried this out before, but 0.5 Draco Meteor will OKO offensive Garchomp, so you gotta be careful about that. It's happened to me. Anyways, I'm gonna come in with Torn here as he comes in with Bisharp. And I just fire up Superpower. I just fire off his Superpower. It hits everything. As he comes in with Rotom. Cool. Is he Scarf? He's Leftovers. And I'll just U-turn here. Into Mew. Instead of Rocks. As he burns himself. Perfect. I don't really care about the burn too much. As he goes to Volt Switch. And he's probably going to bring in Laddie. Or Bisharp, who might be carrying Pursuit. But if he is, that's not a problem to me. I could bring in Charizard again. He's probably going to set up Rocks then. There's no way I'm staying in. So this is like free Rocks for him. But he gets a crit. I want a Flamethrower because, or Focus Blast, because he's probably going to predict me to Roost. Yeah. Cool. Alright. That's what you gotta do mind games for. He's probably gonna predict me to Roost, so of course I'm gonna attack. You see? Anyways, he's gonna come in with Laddie again. And I'm just bringing in Mew again. And no Stealth Rocks are gonna be on my team, so that's cool. And he's probably gonna fire for Draco here. which nobody's gonna appreciate. Not even Mew. Mew's gonna go down. And I actually get to come in with Raikou and just Shadow Ball here. I love how Pokemon Showdown has updated to where like shiny Pokemon actually shine when they come in. So he actually comes in Rotom. Interesting, because Rotom's not going to do anything to me. I get to easily just click Volt Switch and you die. And I get to switch out into something powerful, you know? So I'm definitely going to switch out into Tornadus here. Just because nothing outspeeds it. Except for maybe a Choice Scarf Keldeo. Which he's probably not Choice Scarf. So I forgot this thing was AV. And I put Taunt on this. I need to switch that off next time. But I'm probably just going to U-turn here. Or just hard switch out into Gyarados. Yeah, I'm just click U-turn here as he goes for Protect. That's fine. I'm going to just click U-turn again. And, I could come in a Raikou. I doubt he's going to Earth Power. He's probably going to Diamond Storm. So I'm going to come in a Raikou here. And he's probably going to Moonblast. Yeah. Okay, that does a shit ton of damage for something that's AV. But I could Thunderbolt here. Which I will do. As he goes to Diamond Storm, I don't care about that at all. I get to come in with Tornadus again. Which means I have to Superpower here. I have to because DNC's not going to go down to a U-turn. So I have to go for Superpower here. Nothing necessarily appreciated too much. And Laddie's at 58%, so I'm not too worried. Superpower is going to knock out DNC. I don't care about that. We'll see what he's going to come in with next. He actually comes in with Laddie, which is cool. I get to come in. Probably just gonna fire off a Draco Meteor. I don't necessarily need my Charizard anymore, so we're gonna sag that. U-turn does not kill because of the Superpower drop, but I'm gonna just come in with Charizard again and have that. Okay, interesting. So I'm gonna come in. Well, I'm gonna let Charizard go down, which is probably what he's gonna have me do. Or I could Roost. I think I'm gonna Roost here, just in case if he doesn't attack. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so he attacked. Cool. And I get to come in return and just not fire off a knockoff. And yeah, pretty sure I win with Gyarados. I win with Gyarados and Chomp. So that's it. That will be GG. I'm pretty sure. Unless he has some surprising set with that Keldeo. I'm not too worried. Knockoff. I knock off Heatman's leftovers, and I'm actually probably just gonna U-turn out, bring in Gyarados, Thunder Wave, Dragon Dance sub, you know, do all that good stuff. No, I wanted to U-turn. Oh, this stupid mouse pad. As he goes with Protect, that's fine, and I get to sub here. And he goes with Brillo, and I Dragon Dance. And I Dragon Dance again. And then I'm gonna set up another sub, and then I Thunder Wave, and now we GG. Voila, easy. Sub again. Bam. Thunder Wave. It takes 2 Lava Plumes to knock out the sub. And he's paralyzed. And I basically win. I get to just bounce here. As he's going to avoid. As Gyarados is definitely going to avoid the attack. I just bounce. And Gyarados wins. As he's paralyzed. I didn't know. How did. Oh, he protected. He protected. He protected. I'm switching out to Chomp and outraging just because of the protect. I noticed that he moved first, so I don't want to go for bounce again and have him break through and you know, do all that good stuff. I should live in Icy Wind. As he goes to a Hydro Pump, it doesn't knock me out. So I win. That's GG. That is GG. That is GG. GG. Knock off. Bam. Easy win. Anyways, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.